Hey everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be looking at the Green Lantern John Stewart DC Rebirth DC Multiverse McFarlane action figure. I was lucky enough to find this guy at my local Target with my wife. He was the last one they had. I originally had this guy ordered through Target online, but he wasn't going to get here till late April, so I figured I'm just going to go ahead and pick this guy up and cancel that online order. I ain't waiting that long. I feel a little late to the party on this one. There's been a plenty of reviews out there, but I've really been looking forward to this guy. I have to find him out in the wild or just wait for him online. So without further ado, let's get him out of this packaging and let's take a closer look at him.
In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight.
And here he is. Here is John Stewart, the Green Lantern, barely standing up, out of the packaging. That's one thing right off the bat that I've noticed is he's actually quite difficult to stand up. But first looks, he's everything I wanted and more. I grew up on the Justice League cartoons, so John Stewart has always been my preferred Green Lantern. There's some things I love, there's some gripes, but first let's get into his accessories. As with every DC Multiverse figure, he comes with the collectible trading card with some nice Jim Lee artwork in there, along with the bio on the back. I'm definitely going to need it with this guy, but he comes with the tried and true display stand that comes with every McFarlane figure. Got quite a collection of these as well. And his first major accessory is good old Painless. He comes with a minigun construct. Look at that detail right there. What is a Green Lantern figure without a minigun construct of some kind? I do wish again the seam that runs along the center was not as noticeable, but looking closer here, we have the grip that has the trigger on the end, and then we have this extra stabilizer right here, and my goodness, it is so detailed, so beautiful, and it's got a nice translucent plastic. Up next, we have his backpack right here, and for context purposes, I'm sure its main use is to hold the bullets, the artificial construct bullets, of course, that go into his minigun. But this is made again with a nice translucent plastic. You can see right through it. And again, very detailed. I could buy into the fact that those are construct bullets. And it doesn't matter which way you orientate it. It looks good either way. His last accessory is this chest armor piece. And this is another gorgeous accessory. It can come right off. And taking a closer look at it, it looks almost like football pads, but of course it is armor that he has made for himself. It's a very pliable plastic, so that's great with taking it on and off, and I love the Green Lantern symbol on both of the shoulders. Now, let's get a closer look at the figure itself, bringing in the light here. And this is undeniably John freaking Stewart. Like when I think of what John Stewart looks like to me, this head sculpt is it. Well, this and, of course, the bald goatee look he had in the Justice League cartoon. The flesh tones are done really well. This is probably the best face sculpt McFarlane has done to date. Getting a closer look at the rest of the sculpt, we can see that it's not just green and black and that's it. There is very nice variation in the textures here, and the sculpt as well. This suit honestly gives me some H.R. Giger alien vibes, especially with the bicep, tricep, and thigh area. The suit has a very multi-layered look to it. It has that armored look, but it also has that organic, synthetic look as well. Again, credit to McFarlane, we are getting a whole new sculpt with this figure. This isn't a reuse. Each figure feels unique and different. It doesn't just feel like the same old Bucky Cap body mold over and over with some slight different paint variations. Again, going down the leg, I love the different textures that we see there. And then on the boots, such a nice leather texture to it. I didn't notice that until I got right up close to it. That is a nice boot texture. Oh, and this is a separate piece, but we're about to cover all that in the articulation section right now. And now, here he is next to some other DC Multiverse figures. And then we have him next to the Mandarin Spawn. Oh, they're so beautiful together. John Stewart is one of the taller Multiverse figures. And for another Lantern comparison, we have John Stewart next to the DC Multiverse Dawnbreaker. I hear McFarlane is going to be releasing a 2-pack with the Dawnbreaker and Hal Jordan figures, but we'll see. And for some fun, here's a character that I bought recently, the Master Chief action figure. Okay, Master Chief versus Hal Jordan, who you got? And because why not, here's another green figure with the Marvel Legends Hulk. Okay, final thoughts. In my opinion, this is the best John Stewart figure out there. Whether you're a fan of the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited cartoon like I am, or you just love John Stewart, this is the figure for you. The few gripes I have with the figure, the main one being the fact that he can be hard to stand, and the fact that his feet are a little small, those do not outweigh the good in any shape or form. Sculpt, the paint, the articulation, it's all good. You'd think McFarlane sends these toys to me in the mail because I praise them so much, but no. I just love this line. This is the first time I've been excited and eager for the next line of figures to come out from a company in a long time. A long time. I feel like a kid again. Listen, straight up, if you love the DC Multiverse and you love affordable action figures, this is the best line out there. Well, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you could please leave a like and subscribe down below and tell me what you thought of the figure. Tell me what you thought of my review. I'd really appreciate it. Any and all support is always welcome. But thank you so much for watching my video. And as always, stay safe out there.